I'm taking a much needed break from content creation. In all honesty, I am incredibly burnt out. Past few nights, I've struggled to sleep. Literally, in this period right now, it's uh, nearly 4 p.m. and I've only had about 1 hour sleep from the previous night. You know, that's outrageous, isn't it? I stayed up to about 8 a.m. It's crazy. Um, and it's been like that quite often for me. My mind's always racing. I'm struggling to settle. It's a frustration. It's like the pressure of high achievers. Some of us aren't quite high achievers, but you strive to be, you know, so your mind don't rest. And that's really where the problem is. Even if you was doing nothing, you're always still thinking all the time. And it's constant pressure, you know, it's exhausting. So in all honesty, it's exhausting being me. I am relentless with myself. I am I'm burnt out. I'm on the brink, in all honesty. Um, like I say, I'm always a thinker, so I'm always trying to think of angles. It's like, how can I do this? How can I improve that? Even if it's just the way I present my content, but also the way I distribute the content. It even goes as far as the books. I've been thinking about removing my books from digital platforms in the sense of ebooks and just go paperback only, an audiobook. I've been contemplating that for a bit. Haven't made a decision. It doesn't like anybody that already owns a digital copy will always have access to it. So it doesn't. Maybe if I was to remove the feature, it wouldn't affect existing purchases. And I recognise it can have a detrimental impact, but on my own growth and success. But I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking about at the moment. But the distribution of my videos is another thing as well. So, for instance, I put them on YouTube, TikTok, but I'm also thinking, why not just push them out to Instagram, LinkedIn, and even Blue Sky. I think it's Blue Sky. And I've just started dabbling with it, but it's so time consuming. So now I've been thinking about subscribing to like a social media managing tool where you could because I used to do live streaming for video games and things, and it used to be a case of you could actually stream to multiple platforms at the same time. You just go through this app, put a key in, there's like a code, a thing, a passcode thing, and all of a sudden it would just you'd go live, and people would think you're just solely exclusively on that platform, but you weren't. You was just broadcasting, of course, from where you are, and it just went out to everyone, and that was pretty cool. So I recognise you can do that. So effectively, if I was to post a video to say TikTok, it could also pump out to Instagram, YouTube, Blue Sky, LinkedIn. So you're not manually doing it all the time, and I'm finding that manual process absolutely draining. I'm getting fed up with it. Um, I'm going to show a little bit what I've been doing, and I will continue doing it even on the break because it's not that consuming. But it's only when I have to redistribute it that's the problem. So I'll probably stick to main content on YouTube and TikTok, but I don't think that's going to stop for a bit, likely. And then there'd be sort of side content for YouTube Shorts and a new channel I've got on TikTok called Clips. So I'm going to show that now. Like I said, I'm really tired, and I really need to prepare myself really for my next book project that I'm going to be editing. So I've got 3 or 4 manuscripts that just need editing, and then they get published. I was doing a spiritual one, but I'm actually tempted, although I always enjoyed doing that one, I'm tempted to do a different one, release a different one first. I haven't decided. Um, yeah. So this is my TikTok profile. Now I've recognised that I have been shadow banned. I am shadow banned. There's no way around it. I am. It's a joke. They say people there's no such thing as shadow banning. Oh, there is. I've been shadow banned for ages. My videos are ridiculously low. 49 views, 33, 6. So I recently made what it is. My videos could be some of them can be quite long, but at one point TikTok were pushing for people to do landscape videos, and they have longer duration. That was what they wanted, and all of a sudden it seems to be like they've just removed that. They don't not interested. I don't know, but they don't seem to push it. Um, it's just stupid. It really is. But anyway, I recognise that there's sound bites you could take from all of my videos, and I think if I was to archive those in some way, um, and distribute just those like small segments from each video from videos, that'd be easier for people to. It'd be more manageable chunks for people to consume. So I made another channel called bradleywaters.clips, and it literally is just like up to about 2 minutes, 3 minutes at the most, but most of them are like 1 minute 30, 2 minutes long. And I've been really enjoying them. So if we was just to go, I don't know, why hasn't that one got a title? One of the biggest problems in society is people not being themselves. It seems a weird flex to say, You know, I've always been myself my whole life, so I don't understand how someone else would try to be any. So I want to make a point. Just looking at that, what one have I got over here? Yeah, okay. So we do this one here. Stepping. Okay, this one here. It's got 600 views on my new profile, and it's just for the clips. But it's 600 views. The same video I posted on my main profiles had 4. If that's not shadow banned, I don't know what is. So it almost makes me want to just give up on this profile. It's like, what's the point of posting anything here anymore? I'm not going to give up, but it just obviously it's going to be harder work for anything to get noticed. It's corruption in it. I don't like that. It's all to push you to pay for promotion. I actually think they give new accounts a benefit of the doubt, and then I think the longer your account is active, I think they just start to reduce your content and expect you to pay to stay. That's what I think. And it's ridiculous. But I didn't make this profile for that. I just did it to segregate the content. So all these videos that will be here, the reason I say I can still work on these when I'm not working on creating original content is like each of these videos here, for instance, let's say you take this one, 30 minutes long. No, but most people have not got the attention span for 30 minutes. So guess what? Everything I say in there isn't getting heard. And then let's say I go on this one, 16 minutes. So what I'm going to do is to have copies of the original files, the original videos, and then I'm just like zooming in on me to make it in portrait mode because I think that's more. First of all, I want to segregate the content, so you know if it's in portrait mode, it's going to be a smaller video. I just wanted to make it look different as well. Um, but yeah, I'm just taking segments now, and I'm just doing edits. Is that bit? Is that a good? Is that worth doing in a short segment, or is this too long-winded? If it's too long-winded, I won't work with that. And I'm just working through my videos, like what because I know all my videos had substance. You know, they just haven't been seen because they're being constant blocking on all my content. It's just such a waste. So let's put it to use. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if the views drop off, and it is what it is. But I actually want this to be where, like I say, it's called clips, and I think I want people to be able to go if they rather have short sound bites that are a bit more easier to manage. This channel is going to be perfect for that. Because I was going to do it on here. I started doing it, but it's going to get messed up with everything. It's a bit all over the place at this point. It's just different content everywhere, and I was like, I want to segregate it. I want to make it itself. In the same way YouTube has, because YouTube has its own short section, which this doesn't have a way of segregating between long content and short. But I'm just editing it on the TikTok app on my phone. So I have the file on my phone, the full version of the original, and then I know how to edit. It doesn't take me long, and then I just create drafts on my other profile. So like from one video, I end up creating eight drafts. So maybe one of my longer videos I might create 8, even 10 of these, you know, for one video. And I got loads of them. So there's literally going to be loads of videos eventually. And I'll do these in my own time. But it's frustrating then distributing it to, like I said, distributing it to Instagram, LinkedIn, Blue Sky. I haven't really been active on Blue Sky at all. And then, of course, YouTube. So, yeah, the primary source will be here. And then if I can be bothered, I'll put it over to the other platforms as well. But it might be like a slow process because I'm not seeing growth on those channels anyway. I just want a different way to reach people really, and just really try and have an impact on people's lives, positive impact, of course. But I am burnt out. You know, my chest feels heavy. I feel tired. My eyes are really dark underneath that bag because I am just not sleeping. And if you've got to think why you're not sleeping, and it's like the pressure I put on myself, and it's like it's so unnecessary. It's that I think sometimes we just keep working thinking that's the answer, but sometimes I think you just got to give yourself time to regenerate, you know, and get back to being like be a bit more healthier, have a bit more energy, and I think sometimes allow your content to breathe a little bit without like obsessing. And that's hard for me because I'm sort of like I said, strive to be a high achiever. I've got a high achiever mentality anyway. So there's always a pressure, you know what I mean? Like I've got all these projects on the go. I've got the videos to do. I've still got the audio book to record. I've still got to finish my next book. These are all intense processes, all of them. And then, of course, I have my video channels, and then I like doing my gaming content. So I could easily end up going down that path, and I could end up just redoing my website. I haven't got the time for that. It's just it burns you out because I'm always like ambitious. I'm like, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. It's like, mate, you need to stop for a bit. I think you need to stop. It ain't easy for me to stop because I always have an idea, a concept, and then I'll be like, oh, I've got to do that. And that's why there's never enough time in a day. So then I just force myself to sort of like stay up, like stupid times. even if it's just to chill out. Like, let's play this video games. Let's say I haven't had time for any entertainment, and then it gets to like bedtime when you should sleep. I'm thinking, oh, I can chill out now, and then that's what I end up doing, and then I end up chilling out all night, and then it's like, I'll be watching YouTube videos while I'm gaming, while I'm doing different things, but it's like, where's the time for sleep? Oh, you couldn't fit it in. It's like, you can't not fit it in. Um, there needs to be more of a balance in my life, and I'm trying to find it. Um, like I say, there are frustrations in various avenues, and I'm trying my best. But yeah, I think I need to take a short period just to, I think, recenter myself, find more balance in my life. I think that's what it starts with. I think balanced home life really helps then set you up for, I think, building a balanced professional life. So I think I've got lost along the way. Like I said, my sleep pattern's outrageous. And when I'm someone who always thinks about like, what's your most content moment, your most peaceful moment, your most happy moment. And in all honesty, when I make time to do reading and things like that, I am actually really peaceful, and it's like it seems like a better quality of use of time. Whereas I always do find, as much as I love my gaming and I have an awful lot of games, I find it so time consuming that literally it can dominate every other activity, and it's frustrating because I enjoy it, but then it's like it demolishes everything else. So I'm enjoying watching a bit more sport. So these little tweaks, but it makes a massive difference to your home life, I think. But I think your home life has to be settled too. So I know no one's seeing these videos because everything's blocked, but I still think I'll better provide an update really that there will likely be a stay of content for a bit. Because like I say, I'm gonna end up having a heart attack or something. I'm pushing myself to the brink, and it's like it's not healthy. I don't feel healthy. I feel exhausted. In all honesty, like I said, I didn't sleep, and then I decided to have a bath because I thought I'll have a bath, open the windows to get some fresh air in. I hadn't slept yet, and I thought I'll have a bath and then I'll go to sleep. Had the bath with the fresh air. I woke up and I was like, I'm awake. Might as well just start the day now. It's unreal, isn't it? And then I tried. I think I had like a 1 hour nap, and then I was like, that's not enough, but I couldn't go back to sleep. So literally, this is me talking on 1 hour sleep. So if I'm coherent, then I mean that's a miracle. To be honest, but my chest is hurt a little bit, and it's like that's not good. So I need to start prioritizing me. I think rather than you can't save the world if you can't save you. So yeah, there's definitely going to be at least a week or two. I think for me, just like getting back to basics. I think, and just like not put pressure on myself because I mean, constant pressure is not healthy. Obviously it's good to have I think a drive to succeed, a willpower, be determined, but there has to be balance, of course, with everything. And I have not been balancing very well at all. It's up to me to like do it now because, like I said, I'm getting pain in my chest now, and it's really hurting. That's not a good place to be. So there'll still be this new profile though that will get built up because the content already exists. It's just a case of me going in the app, do cuts, post, and it's simple as that. And I've already got, I think, about 4 videos ready in drafts. I'm just trying to give it space and breathing room between videos because I don't want to spam it. But yeah, I do recognise they can have an impact on people, and hopefully it help people heal. But like I say, we're no good to anybody if we're no good to ourselves.